So here we are on the actual website right here. You can see that there's three main options once you log in and obviously sign up. You have image, you have video, you have audio, right? So just like any other prompt system, it's going to let you put in a prompt and describe what you want. You can generate images, you can generate a video, you can generate audio. Now, I typically use it for the audio here. So to give you an example, this no spill dog bowl, if we were to put this actual script in here, you can literally see the script. Is your dog a messy drinker? This bowl gives, and that's again, the hook in the beginning. So do you have a dog? Are they a messy drinker? If I was watching a video like that, I'd be like, yes and yes, right? But obviously it's going to weed out the people that aren't and then pre-qualify those other people, hence the hook. This bowl keeps your floors dry and put your pup hydrated. The floating disc slows down sloppy sipping and prevents splashes. You get the picture, right? So we put the actual script in here, then we select the voice. You can select from all the different voices that they have. They have a ton, but just for the sake of keeping it simple, let's keep it on Aria. And you can obviously play around with it and listen to what they sound like and pick the best one for you. A little tip there is, generally speaking, what works the best for me is obviously listen to the voices to see which one sounds, the best to you. They all sound pretty well. But another tip that helps, I find at least, is if you're marketing a specific product to a certain demographic of person, try to find that specific demographic of person, right? So for example, one of the products that I marketed, 2 months ago or something like that was that golf ball stamp. If I were to put Aria, who's a girl that sounds kind of like, not seductive, that's the wrong way to put it, but like she's an American voice, as you can see here, she has kind of a soft voice, doesn't sound like a golfer, right? So I have a golf ball stamp product. The best results would probably come from like an American male, probably in their 20s or 30s, kind of sounding like a golf bro to other golf bros that are going to buy that specific ball stamp, right? Would it still work if I use like Laura or Sarah or Aria or somebody else or like a British person? Like, yeah, it could work, right? But you're going to have less friction and better relatability to that product if the type of person that is your target customer is also in the video or at least doing the voiceover, okay? So that's a little tidbit that's helped me. Hope it helps you, all right? So let's choose Aria here, and then when we would generate it, as you can see, it's going to charge you specific credits based on what you're actually doing, right? So video is going to be 125, image, I forget what that is, and the audio is, the images are 40, the audio is 25, and the videos are 125, right? And so I already went ahead and did this, so you don't have to wait, but it doesn't take long. It takes like 10 to 15 seconds. So if we go into downloads and listen to it, this is what it sounds like.
Is your dog a messy drinker? This bowl keeps your floors dry and your pup hydrated. The floating disc slows down sloppy sipping and prevents splashes, while the large bowl...
So pretty good, right? And I played with a bunch of different ones, right? I've tested out 11 Labs. I've used Creatify AI. I've used literally down the board of all the voiceover softwares that you can utilize. This I've found the best success with. It's super easy to use. It pumps them out super quickly. It does a great job. They have a ton of different voices and it sounds really good, right? So if I put that voiceover on top of the B-roll for that specific product, and again, I'm not selling this product. This is just a random example for you in this video. But if you get the picture, right? Like if you put a voiceover that sounds that good over top, not only can you create videos that actually will get results and get sales very quickly, but you can systematize it so that you don't have to be the one doing it yourself, thus taking you out of the equation, whether you want to outsource it to the AI software like this, or you just want to save your own time and your own money and streamline the process a lot faster. This has been a game changer, all right? So that's the audio generation here. Obviously, you can generate images as well, so you would just tell it like what to generate. So for example, if you had like an AI influencer, you could generate an image for that. If you could generate like a product shot of that product, an influencer account as well. You could generate an image, like a lifestyle image or a picture of where they are or a location, right? So there's a ton of use cases for the image one. I don't use this that frequently, but one that I do use that looks stupidly, like crazy good is the video, right? So let me show you how this looks. I know a lot of softwares, a lot of AI tools have released like new video features that are blowing people's minds. This is definitely one of them. So I literally just put this script in right here just to kind of test it out. Street view in Tokyo, Japan of a busy street with cars and people on a beautiful fall day with a samurai temple in the background. And this is what it generated. Look at this. This is incredible. That is uber realistic. That is crazy. I'm going to play that one more time. It's both exciting. I'm literally at a loss for words here. It's both exciting, a massive opportunity, but also a little scary how good the video is getting with some of these AI tools. Like that is mind blowing. If you watch that again, play around with this tool. Like I said, it has the great image generator if you're doing like AI influencers, which I've talked about in a number of different other videos on this channel. That's not what this is about because I don't use Influencer Studio specifically for that, although you can. It's great. What I use it for is the video. So this is going to get you B-roll if you're doing like creator rewards program stuff. You can just generate like, you know, if you have like a specific niche. So if it's motivation or travel, what I would recommend is just generate like 50 videos, very similar but slightly different in that niche, and then cycle through that B-roll to make your videos with obviously new voiceovers. I've talked about that in another video as well. I will try to link that video in the description below, but if it's not there, just comment and I'll directly send it to you. So that's a great way to do it because then you only need to really do like 20 to 50 videos and you have a full library of B-roll, which you can use to create new videos and make money with the creator rewards program. But again, what I've been using it for lately is the audio, generating voiceovers for my actual products on TikTok Shop and TikTok affiliates. It's been doing a great job. And honestly, it's streamlined me so much with my business now to the point where I was literally creating like 20 to 50 videos a day because sometimes it can take that many. You don't need to do that. That's overkill. But I like to be sure. I like to check off all my boxes. And that would take, as you can assume, like 2 hours sometimes to record all those voiceovers, upload them to TikTok myself. But now I don't have to do that. I don't need to be in the business to do it. My VA can handle it all and I can outsource it to them just using this software right here. So if you want to try it, influencerstudio.ai, I will link it in the description below. It's a game changer for a number of different reasons. This is what I use it for. It's mind-blowing. This is just the beginning. It's only going to get better. So as always, guys, this is just what works for me. I really hope it helps.